Sylvia, Sylv.
I
So,
can't.
um, let's just go through what you were telling me a minute ago because it's honestly encouraging and mind-blowing at the same time. So if you just want to talk through exactly what you said to me a minute ago, basically.
Yeah, I suffer from atrial fibrillation. It's easy. I can't pronounce it.
No.
Uh,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, good to pronounce. And I've had a few episodes going over the last of this week. And it's been giving me a lot of breathlessness and what have you. So I was just a bit concerned as we're going on holiday. I wanted to make sure that I was going to be okay.
Mm,
Then I wasn't sure if I got a bit of a bug and what have you, but
mm.
I felt okay. And it was yesterday, I was feeling pretty bad. So I decided to adopt your technique and did the tapping.
Yeah.
And as I started the tapping, it started to subside. But then I did get a couple of breakthroughs. So I started to speed it up a little bit. And then it
Yeah.
felt a lot better.
Yeah.
Every time I did that and then stopped, it would come back. And I was doing it again last night. So I was just trying it intermittently just to see if that's
Mm.
what was helping or if it was just a fluke. But every time I did it, it stopped. And every time I stopped, it came back. So this morning I felt particularly bad. So I thought I'd try it again. But I sat, what I was doing was I have a little cardio machine that I test my
Yeah.
ECG with and also did my blood pressure. So what I did was I spent a 15-minute period on and off doing this, sitting quietly.
Mm.
And then I was going out with my daughter. I went out with my daughter and it's gone. And it's not come back since.
Wow. And then you've been trying all week to get it under control before you
Yeah,
tried the tapping.
absolutely.
Yeah. And just 'cause I didn't ask this before we recorded, but in terms of general feelings of anxiety, and because these conditions they cause us to go round and round our minds, don't they? And it sort of feeds the problem.
Yeah.
Did it have any impact on that? Did you? I don't
I
want to put words in your mouth, but
No, I do believe that there's anxiety is attached to it because obviously it's a worry because
yeah,
I've got a condition and I want to make sure that it isn't something I'm going to ignore. Uh,
yeah.
Maybe the anxiety that is attached to that. But I have got a few things coming up that I have been anxious about. So I'm not sure whether that's created this condition as well, even though I've been trying really hard to keep calm.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but yeah, whatever it is or whatever it as I had has gone.
So because you tried the wrist as well, didn't you? And
Uh,
that it worked there. But
yeah,
did you, when you start tapping, um, is the effect of feeling calm immediate or did it come later?
not immediate, no, but not long. It didn't take long. I kind of felt a bit more of an effect when I do it on my chest,
Yeah,
but I equally felt it on my arm. But I had to regulate it for myself because I felt like it was probably going too slow when I was doing it. That
yeah.
as soon as I started to speed it up, it started to calm down. So,
So
like I said, I wanted to make sure it wasn't a fluke more than anything. I kept on trying it on and off.
so this first one we designed, which I showed you before we recorded, this is going at this pace. Was that about the pace you were tapping?
Yeah, I would guess that would be about right. Yeah.
Interesting, because we've been mucking around with the speed and pace, and often what I found is people start by tapping far too quickly because they're anxious. So I've been getting them to really slow down, but actually that middle ground is having quite an impact, I think.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. So right now, after tapping away for 15 minutes this morning, how are you feeling?
It's gone. I felt really terrible all week. Like I say, I knew I'm going away the day after tomorrow, so I thought
Yeah.
I've got to try something. And I've been out, and I'm shocked. I feel
Yeah.
fine at the moment.
It's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah,
So our feeling is that this band, you use it like that. So to calm yourself in 10, 15 minute bursts or bring a symptom under control. But what's interesting is you were finding it's coming back when you stop, but after several uses or
a longer period of time, and
yeah,
You know,
On
I
and off.
believe if it was anxiety related or if it was AF, whatever, just doing it over a sustained period has
So
calmed.
is that with breaks or on and off, or was it just a
I,
sustained period?
I, I did it for a sustained period this morning, so that was
How
50.
long was that?
Well, I'm saying 50 minutes. A 50-minute period of 2 minutes, because what I do is I time my blood pressure readings 2 minutes apart.
Right.
What I was doing was my blood pressure, then I'll leave it for 2 minutes. And while I was waiting the 2 minutes, I'd be tapping.
And
And
what's happened to your blood pressure, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to say what it is, okay, it's confidential, but
it's,
how's it,
what did you want to know?
how's your blood pressure doing now?
I haven't checked it since I got home, but it
Okay.
was higher than it should have been
Yeah.
this morning. But yeah, I could always send you. I could always do it afterwards.
Yeah, let us know. And we won't say what your blood pressure is, but we'll say if it's gone down or not.
Bothered? I'm not bothered if you
It's
want to.
probably gone up after talking to me.
Yeah, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's usually pretty much under control because I do take medication for
Yeah.
BP, so that's pretty much kept under control. But it was elevated this morning. I
Right.
mean, in over 149 is high. So
Yeah.
for this morning, it was the lowest between all the readings I did. It went as high as 145, which
Right.
is over that, but it's still higher than I would like it to be. And
Yeah.
I got it down to 140, but
Amazing.
it's normally around 121.
Right. Yeah, which is good. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it'd be interesting to see, but the bottom line is you're tapping, you're feeling better.
Yep.
That's the bottom line. So it'd be interesting to see when we get these bands produced, putting one of them on, just being able to click it on when you're feeling anxious or the heart's out of control, whether it will settle people.
Yep.
So this is another discovery, isn't it?
It is, and that's the thing. That's why I thought it just occurred to me. And I thought I'll give it a go because I tried everything
Well,
else this week,
yeah.
meditation,
And
everything
it
else.
seems so stupidly simple, doesn't it? You
Yeah,
know, so
but your brain is such a powerful thing, isn't it?
it is. Yeah. Yeah. And what we're saying is we'll leave everyone else to work out why it works. We just know it does. So that's good enough. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If it helps the individual, then
That's right.
that's the benefit, isn't it, for whatever you've got that's going on wrong in your life.
Yeah, brilliant. Sylvia, thank you. Really appreciate it.
No problem, Carl.
I'm going to work out how to stop recording. I always get this wrong. But,
Okay.
uh,